Hello everyone, and welcome to this new episode of my new journey to, well, it's not really a journey to somewhere, it's just me making a brand new account from scratch. Of course, completely solo, as the title suggests. So, anyways, let's jump into the real important stuff, okay? So, today, as you can see, I'm already level 200. Today I'm gonna go over a few things that I've done before level 200. So first thing, I think if you're burning your character, you should really make use of the snail that you get. So you get a white box called cryptic something box, I guess. I don't really remember the name, but I'll show you in the video. So you get two boxes, right? One of those is a permanent box, which is, well, it's permanent until you open it, of course. So it's a permanent box which contains the reboot snail. It's a normal reboot snail, it has nothing to do with the burn, but it looks identical to the burn box. So the snail from the reboot box lasts for 5 hours of usage, specifically of usage. So if you don't use the snail, the time won't run out. So it's basically permanently in your inventory unless you use it for 5 hours. So that's one box. And the second box, which is the important one in my opinion, is the cryptic box that you get from the burning effect. So when you burn a character, you get a bunch of boxes and a title. You get 3 sets of equipment, one for level 30, one for level 100, and one for level 150. And then you also get a title for level 200, which we'll talk about later. And then you get the snail box, and this snail is incredibly important if you're just starting out in the game, and even if it's a second character, it will make your life so much more easier. The reason as to why this snail is so important in my opinion is because you get a pet first of all for 30 days for free, which is on its own very good, but then the pet also has a function called auto health pots or auto HP pots and auto MP pots, which is well, if you haven't played through certain bosses like Chaos Crimson Queen for example, you can't even fathom how insanely useful it is. Like it can make or break, like it can it's a complete game changer in terms of whether you clear the boss or not. For certain bosses, again, for certain bosses it can actually ruin your run, but specifically for Crimson Queen, it's one of the biggest factors that can help you win the boss fight. So next up is professions and also some stuff before level 100 and I guess after 100. So for before level 100, if you do the dungeon called Reina Strait, you should use the return to town scrolls that you get at the beginning of the game in order to return into the main island, because you can't use teleport rock to move between islands in the dungeon, but you can use return to town scrolls to get back to the base. So when you need to go back to the base to return the quest with the reports, you can just use a return to town scroll. That's a quick tip for me here. When you reach level 100, it's recommended to get a rune and kill Zakum's arms. You should kill the boss himself as well, but the arms are the most important for EXP. Also, after you kill Zakum, he'll most likely drop 1 or 2 Zakum helmets. Those give Charming XP, which you will need in order to open up your pocket item slots. You can also use trait boost potions, but it's probably better used for ambition, empathy, or insight, because those 3 are much more important for most classes. And yeah, now for professions, when I level up a character, I always take professions at level, well, when you can take it. I don't remember if it's level 35 or 33, but I always take herbalism and mining at least, and just mine whatever special rocks and herbs I run into when I train. And yeah. So after level 100 and I think 30, I could have done it earlier, but I forgot the level. So after a certain point, I did the Volnion Castle. It's recommended to do it when you're in level range, which is 115 plus. So I did Volnion Castle, but I didn't do it all the way to, or I guess I didn't do it only all the way to the Volnion boss fight. I did it throughout the entire dungeon for a few reasons. First of all, when you clear the entire questline, you get a free ring, which is nice. It's not amazing, it's not incredible, but it's nice. Second of all, you open the ability to change Ifia accessories, which drop from Hard Volnion, and that's it, I think, from Hard Volnion. You get the ability to exchange 10 of those for 1 Ifia Noble Ring, which is very good, because it's part of the boss set, and it is also potentialable. That sounded weird. So you can also potential it and Starforce it. So yeah, that's what I did with Volnion. By the way, I know that I've been through everything that I've done in the last episode. I'm just gonna touch on things that I think are important for newer players to understand. The pre-quests that I've talked about in the last episode, you guys can just go ahead and check for yourselves what they give you. I briefly touch on each of them, so I'm not gonna go into detail with every single one, just some specific ones, like the Volnion one that I just talked about, and also Critias. So for Critias, the reason why I did Critias is, first of all, it's very good EXP, and second of all, it gives you, it opens up weeklies that give you the ability to reset 2 boost. I can't speak today. So it gives you the ability to reset 2 weekly bosses, which is insanely good because it's a lot of mesos. Initially, I planned on going over a few other things, but then I realized it's just really irrelevant. So we'll just end with this next part and then a solo on Easy Cygnus, our first weekly boss. Yeah, so it took 2.5 days, basically, maybe just 2 days actually. 2 days to kill Easy Cygnus. Basically, as soon as I reached level 200, I just went and killed Easy Cygnus. Not immediately as I reached level 200, but with the same amount of power. I guess I did open a few nodes from the Explorer Revamp event. I had a bunch of nodes, so I opened those, and I guess that's the only boost that I got, because I got Maple Goddess Blessing, which is a pretty good buff. So yeah, that's basically, yeah, after this quick tip that I'm gonna give you here in this next clip, I'm gonna end the video with the Cygnus, like easy Cygnus solo, which was fairly easy. It was very annoying because my computer kept lagging. But yeah, I almost screwed it up, so I don't know why I said it was easy. I mean, it was supposedly easy, but it wasn't really. I struggled for some reason. So anyways, let's go to the next clip and then end the video. A quick tip for when you do Vanishing Journey pre-quests: when you reach the Cave of Repose, which is this area that you see on the screen right now, you're gonna get 3 quests that are identical. And you don't have to do those quests in the areas that they're given. You can just teleport back to the first map, and then the drops will reappear every time. Like, because the game saves drops for quests that are available in the area in advance, but you just don't see the drops before you take the quests. So when you take the quest, the drops appear. So basically, if you killed mobs there before you took the quest, there are drops, you just don't see them. And after you take the quest, the drops will appear, so it will save you a lot of time. So yeah, and it works for basically every quest that has drop requirements. I'm pretty sure every quest, yeah. So yeah, this video is pretty much over. I'll put the easy Cygnus run in the video in case you guys want to watch it. There's not really much to see there, but if you want to watch it and learn from how I play the boss fight, you can go right ahead. It will be at the end of this video, which is right now actually. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you find things in this video insightful and helpful, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Yeah, take care, see ya.